Alrighty, some of you have been waiting for this video for 2 years, and I know it because you're on my social media and I've been bragging about this tackle box for like 2 years. I have been making this tackle box for 2 years out of all the lures that you have lost out on the river or on the lake. Got all kinds of stuff. I got a couple spinners, different crankbaits, top waters, jerk baits, couple soft plastics, lots of the little snap swivel things because apparently you guys all love those snap swivel things. Several curly tails with jigs. I've got random lead. This one might come in handy. Spoons. Lots of bobbers, but I'm not using those today. So anyway, this challenge is unique from most YouTubers' challenges because they have like a budget. So they go buy like a thing of plastics and then like, where's the hooks? Well, they get to use their own hooks in whatever terminal tackle they want. Well, guess what? I'm only using what's in this box. I'm using my own fishing rods though because I like my fishing rods. I don't like the one I found. It was an ugly stick, 4.5 foot long, and it's like fishing with a pool noodle. It was not fun. So anyway, I gotta get loaded up. It's getting daylight. See you out on the water. Alrighty, I'm out on the water. Here's the challenge. I'm gonna try to catch as many fish on different lures as possible. So that means if I catch a fish with one lure, switch it out, try a different one. I've got about 6 hours on the water, so I'm hoping to catch, let's just set a goal of 10 fish, 10 different lures. Alrighty, let's get at it. Kirk must be catching the big ones on the Grady White. He's got a big old net on the back of there. Alrighty, here's the deal. I've got an Amazon plopper tied on, my one Senko spinnerbait, and a curly tail right now. My goal was to smash 2 bass right out of this weed patch first thing with a topwater, but there's 2 pontoons full of people that just hit like all the shallow weeds around here. So we'll see if I'm a better fisherman than them. Let's get to it. Just had a hit on the plopper on the drop. I was messing with the trolling motor. I didn't think I'd ever get a hit on the drop, but that's a good sign. Let's get it back out there and see if I can get him this time. It's literally like my 4th cast with this plopper. That's a massive bass just hanging on. He probably didn't see it, but I just blew around this corner because there's no fish in these reeds. And then there was just it was like a 2-pound bass just cruising out here. I'll remember that for later. He just went in those weeds. I'm gonna throw in something weedless topwater later. Just trying to do this not weedless topwater while it's early and the fish might not be deep in that cover. Alrighty, sorry for the interruption, but if you made it this far, you probably liked the video. And you probably want to see just a little bit more. There's a lot in these videos that just go right out the window. There's a place you can do that now. You can go over to Patreon and you can find those clips, the long versions of the videos. You can be a member of a community where we all get to chit chat with each other and maybe share ideas. So anyway, right here is my Patreon and also on my main page. So go check it out. Little guy just had my wacky worm under there. I've only got one, so I really need to make it count. Oh no, I'm stuck on that lift. As soon as I said that, I got stuck on that lift. I can't afford to break this off. Geez, and there's a bass right there. He would have ate it. I don't think I'm stuck hard and deep, but it's a little breezy. Oh geez, there's a bass. Does he have my lure? No, he was looking at it though. Oh, there it is. Eat it, buddy, eat it. They're under there looking at it. But he doesn't want it. He probably saw me coming. Since I'm here, I might as well zip one back here too. I see 2 bass right there. But one's got it, one's got it. Got him. Alrighty, first fish of the challenge, wacky worm. Alright, you can see, oh, there he went. He's still in the boat though. First fish, wacky worm. Oh, he's in the water. Now I gotta switch to something else for around docks. Alright, so this plopper ain't doing the trick. I was hoping here in the morning I could hit some like lily pads and stuff just at the edges of them and get fish that weren't quite up under there for the sunny day to bite, but it's not. I got a couple more lily pads I'm gonna hit, then I'm gonna switch to something I can get up in the weeds. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I was really hoping I didn't have to not catch one on the plopper. I was confident with the plopper. That was one of them that made me really think I was going to do good today. Alrighty. Let's make sure. Oh, he got off too. Man, I'm not getting good pictures with him today. But boom. That is fish number 2. That's on the plopper. So that makes me think I should put on a popper real quick and fish outside of these weeds before it's too late. All right, I gotta get tying. Alrighty, I've got lure number 3 tied on. This is a Rebel popper. Hopefully that works good and I get one quick, because I'm not feeling as confident about the rest of the lures. All right, wish me luck. Oh gosh, I pulled that one out of his mouth. I was impatient. That got me nowhere. I could see him and that was the problem. Now I'm tangled. I'm never gonna get him now. Oh, gotta follow, gotta hit. That was just a nibble there. At least in a week. All right, involuntary bait change. Rebel popper is just not cutting it for me today. It got windy and I'm seeing fish hit way up in the weeds, and this does not go way up in the weeds. So, I'm gonna do something I learned on the internet the other day. Texas rig a swim bait, little paddle tail swim bait. And in theory, you can bring it on the top of the water just like a horny toad. And I believe it. I'm gonna try it because I can get way up in those weeds, not have a problem. What I might do, I might cheat just to keep it upright. I might take one of these split shots I found and just put it down here at the bottom of the hook, kind of like a keel weighted swim bait hook. So that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I'll catch that bass that's been up in there smacking away at the top. Oh no, you came off. It's one bad thing about fishing like this. The little guys can't get it in their mouth very well. All right, over here this morning I watched that 2-pounder go into those reeds, and I think a 2-pounder is what it's going to take to get this hook in its mouth. So I'm going to see if I can't get him out of there. I don't know why I couldn't. I just had a bite when I was messing with the trolling motor. Now I got a tangled mess. Wow, that got through there. All right, update. I started fishing around 8 a.m. It's now 10:40. I've only caught 2 fish. I've had probably 5, 6, 7 misses on top water. So I'm gonna keep doing top water till I catch one. I know I will. I just gotta find a hungry one. All right, got a lot of pads right here. Alrighty, nice rock bass on curly tail grub. Now it's time to switch out that curly tail grub for another one. That's fish 3 on lure 3. Boop. I feel like I'm cheating. I'm going to these docks. There's some nice deep ones over there for that condo. So I got my weightless curly tail worm on right now. That's head shaking like crazy. Nice big rock bass. That was easy. Now I gotta switch up tactics. That was my last easy catch that I had, I think. I guess I could throw a swim bait on. All right, there's that guy. Boop. So now what do I do? All right. I'm gonna do the curly tail. All right, I forgot to give you this angle back here, but it's a big rock bass. So that's 4 fish, 4 lures. And it's about noon. Had my first casualty. I just lost the tail of that one. All of these curly tails all had a ripped tail. So, oh geez, there's a ton of bass on this ledge. It was gonna be the next thing I fished, but now it might be the thing I fish. There's a nice weed edge. I probably should have been fishing it from the beginning. Yes! I had to sight fish this rock bass. It'll work though. Anyway, lure 4, fish 4. Boop. That bass really looked at it but did not bite it. I'm running out of lures that I can sit in front of a fish and they just really want to eat it. I would have had that thing with a wacky worm. Did you see all that go down? He must have just had the tail. Ah. All right, you don't know about this. I got an ace up my sleeve. Behind me is the dam going out of the lake. I'm gonna jump the road, go below the dam, and hopefully salvage the day. Right now I've got 5 fish with 5 lures, which is still pretty good. It's beginning of August, it's really hot, and the top water bite wasn't like I wanted. So I'm gonna salvage the day, hopefully with some lures down under the dam. Well, that backfired. I got down there and there was a lady that was sitting right at the dam with a bobber floating right in the dam. I saw quite a few bass down there, but their mouths were closed and they did not eat anything. So I guess we're gonna call that it. I don't know. I thought 5 wasn't a bad goal. 10 was a little much. But yeah, if they could have got that top water in their mouth easier, maybe I could have snagged a couple more. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. This was fun. I'll probably do one of these with the same tackle box later this fall, and maybe in a river. Tell me what you think down there. See you next time.